Hello, you beautiful people. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this sort of an unexpected stream. I have a very busy week, so I wanted to get on here just quickly and I don't know, just do a relaxing little stream that I've been wanting to do this for a while. I don't know what type of music I'll end up doing. Probably sort of ambient type stuff. May end up doing deep house, but I think it's one of those relaxing evenings. It'll be some quiet, relaxing music, and yeah, figured chat with you guys and see what is going on. And I'm trying something new. I don't know if you've had issues on my live streams in the past recently, and that they were freezing up or whatever. So I made a change to the bitrate that I actually didn't even know had to be changed. So it was way too low all along. So anyways, I made a change. Hopefully it's good now. Let me know if you have any problems with the streams and I'll keep adjusting stuff. And yeah, let's just make some music. I've been wanting to, I'm actually going to I'll use this a little bit, mostly for pads, but I've wanted to sit down with this one here on the Reason rack. I've been saving in Reason. I've been basically favoriting a bunch of really calm patches. So I'm going to use these and see if we can do just something relaxing tonight. And let's see what this one sounds like. Thing with pads at random is they tend to, like, you load them and like they're different types of pads. So a lot of them are like a lot wilder than what I'm looking for. So I might go try a few of these. Let's just choose a scale almost at random. E flat minor, will that work? That's a nice one there. These are the new patches in Serum 2, so I haven't even gone through all of these presets. I tend to go through stuff really randomly. Like, I'd love to be one of those people that loads up a new plugin and just goes through every single preset and sort of remembers which are which. I tend to, if I'm looking for a pad, I'll go through, and I won't even start at the first one. I'll just like here, I start here. So I'll bet you there are like tons of presets in the original, like in Serum 1, that I've never even loaded up ever. I do like this one. I'm wondering, can we do we have custom tags in here? New tag. Oh, Luke relaxing. I actually have one here already. So, okay. We're definitely adding this one to this. Oh, so hold on. So I have that. Let me just unload this one here. And I'm assuming it's under, no. How do I even access this? I don't usually use the categories and tags in here. Oh, probably down here. I don't see the tags. Oh, maybe no. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, there we go. Oh, I only have 2 of them in there, but yeah, let's load this one in the second one. Okay, we can work with this. So we're going to bring the tempo way down on here. Let's start this over. Just gonna use this as a loop. I'm gonna go to this one here that we loaded. Okay. Try this one again. I don't even need all of these. I'm actually just going to loop this. I think I'm going to move this to arrangement view relatively quickly. All right, now we're going to load some of these, the Reason ones. Ooh, that's a nice patch. I know now why I put it I put it in there. Just the low end is really nice in here. You can feel it. Okay, on the second one, I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Oh, no. It's like I wanted to change the sound, but like there's nothing about this that I don't love. And I love how it's just a little bit in the background. You don't even really hear it. You just feel it if you've got, as long as you're not listening on like laptop speakers, if you've got low end in your, either in your headphones or in your, on the monitors you're listening to right now, you can sort of just feel a little bit. Oh yeah, get rid of this metronome now. I can't stand the sound of a metronome. I don't know what it is. That's the first thing I try to get rid of. So I try to have something rhythmic so I can at least get rid of that metronome as soon as possible. And I think this one is rhythmic enough, like even though there's not much going on. So let's try another one of these patches. I'm liking these. I'll just load them in order. I don't know if you guys use this layers synth. I think I just discovered this one by mistake somehow, but I haven't used this device very much, but I like the sound of it. But no, that's not what this needs right now. This is one of my favorite devices in Reason. Okay, might be able to. I think we can probably use this. Let's just see how much of this it picked up. I love this, and like, I don't know what we did before we had this, what do they call this, where you can, it's always recording MIDI even if you're not doing anything, and then you just throw it in there. I can't think of the name right now. It's been a long week. Been a long week and it's Monday. I think that's gonna put me to sleep though. Let's just see what. The thing is, like, I usually try to get presets and fix up the sound from them and like do something completely different, which is what I do if I'm making house music. But I feel like in this, it's just like they just work as is. Okay, let's load up another one of these reason racks. I have to sit down and make more of these, like just favorite more of these presets that I can use, because it's really nice to have these already. Okay, what was that last one? Deep Flight? I think it's here. Oh, Ceramic. So Deep Flight is the one we're going to try. We're just going to do them in order. I'm getting tired of that loop, though. We're going to have to do something soon. Actually, what I might do... I was going to throw it in arrangement mode and work it there, but it might even be easier. Like this one here. That one's okay. This one, is it this one? Yeah, this one I don't want all the time. So we're gonna double it. Okay, let's duplicate and duplicate again. And then here, we're actually gonna get rid of these and these. Okay. This should help at least give us a little bit of variation. Okay, where were we with this one? And I might do the same thing with this one here. This one I'm not going to duplicate it. I'm just going to make it longer. Oops. Okay. And then let's find out what this one is. What was it, Deep Flight it was called? Oh, that's nice. We don't want this one on too often, so I'm just gonna... I feel like this one shouldn't be there from the beginning. Something that should come in a little bit later. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make this, we're gonna duplicate it a bunch of times. And then just have it, maybe even here. I might actually just have it a little bit later. But the only thing is, I'm realizing this one here, I noticed there was a lot going on. I don't want too much. Okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I just want the higher note there. So let's see which. Okay, so basically what we want is, yeah, just that. Okay. So peaceful. I'll try a few more of these. I feel like I'd want a really far away vocal sample, but something like a speech. Oh, that's from this here. Yeah, you know what? We got rid of some of these sounds earlier. I'm gonna bring them back in. That's why I always you hit the 0 and it'll just mute them. So you're not really taking them out. But what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do the same thing, but I think, yeah. I don't like it where they're coming in and they're leaving and coming in and leaving. So I think we're going to just do like the first 8 bars, we'll have that in, and then, or 16 bars, I guess. We'll have that in, and then it'll go quiet for 16 bars and come back in. Yeah, I feel like I want some sort of a vocal, I don't even think I have a speech. I may. Okay, this may be loud compared to the relaxing stuff we're listening to. Oh no, this is a synth lead. That's not what we want. This might.
Seriously, no.
That could work. Okay. Because what we're going to do is actually no. I'm gonna throw this onto a MIDI track. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna throw it onto here. And that's good. So I want to slice it, but actually I might even bring this down. I just wanted to basically...
Seriously, no.
Okay, so we gotta move this one over. So
Serious.
we want to have the seriously, the whole thing.
Seriously, no.
Okay, that'll work. I may pitch it down, and then we're gonna throw Supermassive on here. I just wanted to be dreamy. I'm trying to think. I got a plug in the other day. I can't even remember which one it was that would actually work perfectly for this. Oh man. Okay.
Seriously, no.
I want it even more extreme than this, so. No, I don't like that one.
Seriously.
That's not bad. Maybe a little bit less feedback. And I think we want to have it a little bit. I'll bring this, the RX 950. Make it maybe a little bit more crunchy.
Seriously. No.
Yeah, that's not bad. I don't know if I want to pitch this down. Let's see what it sounds.
Seriously.
No.
Seriously. Seriously. No.
Okay, I like that. Okay, let's I'm actually gonna record something here. And I don't want this there often. No, I don't want this looped actually. I might do it once it gets quiet. I think we've got like 16 bars where it's sort of relatively normal, and then it gets a little bit more quiet for, I don't know, we'll see where we end up. It's really making me sleepy. Oh.
Seriously. No.
And I don't want this on too often. Just once in a while, we'll just have it. Maybe even just have it once more right before it sort of comes back in. Just at the end of that, like 31st bar. Because that's where it should go all back to normal.
No.
Okay, and this is where it starts up again. Okay, what I want to do here, so we've got that sort of lo-fi feel to it. Just give our ears a break here for a second. And there's a plugin called Needlepoint that I love. And I'm going to throw this on the main channel. It won't be this extreme, but a little bit of this. And even a little bit of the... No, okay, hold on. If we... Okay, yeah. That's what I was worried about. If we bring the gain down, it'll bring the whole signal down. So we want the... I think it's here. Just want to bring the scratches down so we just hear them a little tiny bit. And then this here. So once it's playing, we shouldn't even notice this. Actually, I might bring the scratches a little. And I've said it before, I'm still looking for the perfect record scratch, like the Scratch Sounds plugin. I think I might have to make my own because if you've played around with vinyl a lot, you'll notice that there's a little bit of a pattern usually to it. Like as the record goes, the scratches just, it's not random. Like you'll have, especially with larger scratches, you'll hear the ka-chunk, ka-chunk, and there's a certain speed. If you're listening to your record on 33, it'll be a certain, at a certain point. On 45, it'll be a different point, but you sort of get used to where those are. And then with these, if we listen to these, like there's stuff that comes back, but it's not that pattern exactly on time. And I'd love to find one that, I think that's the one thing that's missing, is like that feel of an actual vinyl record when, you know, the scratch gets louder and then it goes away, but it's hitting, like certain scratches are hitting consistently. But anyways, this will work for what we need. I'm gonna save this too because it's turning out okay. And then I might want a really soft piano. Or I might even just search for soft piano. Let's see what we have. Sounds. Not sure if this will work.
No.
Yeah, it's not the piano we're looking for. Try this one instead, but it's almost too much like a toy piano. I wonder if we could get, oh, hold on. I just want to, there's a change I want to make in here so this doesn't keep going. So instead of constant, we just go to transport here. So, all right, yeah, when we stop it, the scratches stop. So, okay, yeah, I'm not loving this. I wonder what we might have in Reason. Okay, I'll drop that here. And conga felt, no. Soft piano. Ambient. This could work. Ambient PPG piano. Yeah, that works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record here, but I don't want this at the beginning. It's already too much going on, so. It's tough to sit on your hands and not start playing. I tend to throw too much stuff in there. Hello, Bogota. Bogota? Nice to see you.
Seriously.
Oh, I don't like the sound of this piano with it. There's something... I don't know why, it just doesn't sound right. It almost sounds off key. Let's try some of these other ones. I don't like like this one either. That could be usable for something. Is this adding them?
Seriously.
Okay, hold on. We gotta get rid of these that it's playing. Oh, we're just adding stuff. Okay, let's get rid of all of these. No, we don't want this one. That one we could use. Okay. So we're going to try this again. Oh, this one here. We'll just get rid of this. Oops. Again, I'm stuck sitting on my hands to make sure I'm not playing stuff too early. I tend to spend more time like removing stuff sometimes than adding stuff. So I tend to make stuff really melodic and throw a bunch of stuff in there, but
Seriously. No.
this is where we might be able to. Quantize that a little bit. We're gonna need some delay on here, but I might throw Supermassive on here. Actually, yeah, the one we had earlier. I'll throw a different one. So I'm gonna throw Supermassive on this one here. This one's just pretty plain. I don't know if you guys use this plugin, but oh,
No.
did I remove it? It's sort of funny. It's almost like you answered me. But if you don't have this plugin, it's really worth getting. It's free, and it's got some really nice sounds. They keep updating it. They keep adding more presets, and it's so useful for stuff like this. Okay, we're gonna go massive. I just noticed this was still recording. I just want to see what it'll sound like. Okay. So we've got this. Oh, that makes it 0. That's why. Let's bring this all the way up and go back to this one. Oh, actually, you know what? I might redo the MIDI in here. I want less. I think I want less notes. We can definitely use this. We're going to wait until after the vocal samples. Should be coming in here soon.
Seriously. No.
Quantize that.
No.
I feel like I want to do something to this vocal. We're going to duplicate it. And so this is going to be the seriously. I'm going to get rid of this, and we're going to move this one. I want to have it a little bit later, and I want it to be pitched down. So we're going to take the same, we're going to have the same effects, same everything, but just transpose it down by, let's just test it.
No.
Oh, that's on the original. No, we don't want this low.
No.
Oh, that could work. We can just bring this down. No, actually, I was thinking of doing, there's one plugin here that I like using. If I do lo-fi stuff, I don't think it'll be good on here, but I might try it just in case.
Seriously. No.
Yeah, we definitely don't want it this often. Actually, no, we're not even going to use this. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. I like having a little pitch dropout in lo-fi, but it's not helping this. It's just actually making it stressful. The trick with like making this type of music that I find is having it, you have to find that blend of melodic, but you don't want it to sound too much like noise. Like some people love to make it where it's more like drone, long drones and stuff. But I like to have it where it's like, it's more, I don't know, more musical than drone-ish, but still just really slow. But I'm at the point now where I think we're actually gonna, yeah, I'm gonna throw it into arrangement mode because I want to remove parts to it. It's getting too repetitive, so I'm gonna do this. So I should be copying all of them now. Yeah, okay. I want to have some parts where there's like just about nothing. I'm glad we removed that, like that sort of piano-ish sound, like half the time. Like here. It's too repetitive. Like it's too much of it all the time.
No.
So when it's quiet, you can really hear that the scratching effect, which you don't hear throughout most of it. So, not the scratching effect, but the record scratch type sounds. I didn't hear the other no, like the lower pitched one. I didn't even notice that in there. so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to stop this. We're going to use just these. I might do a little bit of cleanup here. So we're going to get rid of all the tracks we're not using. I'm going to leave that one there because it looks like we have a recent rack that we didn't use. And take all of these. Trying to think, maybe do a 10-minute track or something. There we go. Do it around there. And I'm noticing here that we don't have, I wanted to have this, the no, have a lower no. Yes, it's this one. So we want this here. Let's see if we can. Okay. So because it's here, trying to find the easiest way to drop this into into this track a bunch of times. Okay. Should be able to do this. This, and then duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Except I'm noticing here that won't work because it's getting, yeah, it's not in the right spot. Should be though. Okay, might have it here. And we're just going to drop it off. Drop it randomly here and there because I don't even want it every time. Okay. It looks like we have 2 in a row at some point, which is probably good. Okay, so we'll go back to the beginning. And what we're going to have to do, like this is basically in chunks of like 16 bars. And then 32, and then we're sort of starting over. At every 32nd one should be pretty close to start. But I think one of them is a little bit off, which is not a bad thing, but around every 32nd bar, it should be, we should be getting most of it back to the beginning. It's so peaceful. I don't know. It's just, I like this.
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
No.
I want to thank you guys for being here, by the way. It's nice to be able to work on this stuff, and I don't know, you feel less alone. Other people are listening. Oh, see, I was talking over there. So we didn't even know what it sounded like, but I'm sure it was fine. Might bring it up a little bit.
No.
So this is at 32, and then what we're going to do here, I'm going to get rid of some stuff here. And again, I'm hitting 0. I'm not deleting it. So if it doesn't, I don't know, if it doesn't sound right, we can just bring it right back in. We're going to get rid of this. Vocal samples are okay to have in here. Might get rid of this. These I don't mind leaving in. So this time, instead of, like, it's getting a little bit slower, and instead of coming back in on that 32nd bar, or like 33rd, I guess, it's going to get even more quiet and then come back in.
Seriously. No.
I don't know if I like this. I feel like there should be a little bit.
No.
Maybe this isn't too bad. And that will stop. And then maybe this. No, it's almost like eerie. It's not what I'm looking for. So we're gonna mute this back up. Yeah, we'd have to add something back here. Would it be this one? Yeah, maybe. Should have this one. So I'll get rid of it here. And then it should come back here.
Seriously. No.
You know what? We're going to take this no here. And I'm actually going to bring this right close to this one. So when it comes back in, you'll have the no right when it starts up.
Seriously. No.
And I have to do some arrangement to this, which I may do on another day.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have some variation. I'm actually even gonna put a flag here. I don't use the flags very much. Okay, anyways, I'll remember where it is. Add locator, that's what we want. And make variations here. Or, you know what, I may just end it here. Now that I think about it.
No.
Yeah, it'll be a 5-minute track. I'm gonna do some more stuff to it eventually, but we can get rid of the rest of this. Okay. Oh, I feel like that's where it should have ended. Where it ends just a little bit before where you would expect it.
No.
You keep wanting more. This is technically where we would expect the end to be. Okay, and it'll end there. So I'm just going to save this one here. And I feel like trying a different one with the Reason presets that I hadn't loaded yet. And yeah, let's actually do that. Just do a new one altogether. And we're going to throw a bunch of the Reason racks in here. I can probably get rid of these here. I find the first time you load it, it's really slow. It wasn't like that before. So I don't know if it's my computer that's slow or a reason, but that is taking forever. Maybe I should have stayed in the other one. Oh boy. I'm just going to force quit the whole thing and start over. Okay. Reason. Okay, that was a lot quicker. And then what I'm going to do, actually, just to make it easier, so I'm just going to duplicate this a bunch of times. And I'm going to go back. Oh, I'm thinking maybe we should have kept the other one because we had some stuff on the like on the main channel. And okay. Well, we might set it up that way again. So we're going to do Supermassive here instead of this delay. And mix all the way up. We'll just choose a random echoey one. Glorious quarter note. We'll find out what that one sounds like in a minute. Okay. So I realized we didn't really send a lot to that to that delay on the other one. So maybe I'll have to work on that a little bit. Okay, so let's just go back here to these relaxing patches. I think we made it to what, Deep Flight earlier? So we'll go to Dreaming patch. No, that's a little too awake. It's very 80s. I don't mind that. So let's we're gonna bring the metronome way down. Okay. This really does sound like an 80s track. Bring this in. I feel like we need a little bit of percussion in this one. A little bit like Chariots of Fire. Just a little. So I guess we could do it with this. Load up Kong. And I see something here called ambient analog. Not at all what we're looking for. If we take this and we pitch it up a little bit, and then we'll have to, we'd have to pitch it up and then make it sound a little bit more muffled. Okay, let's see if we just send it to Supermassive. I'm not even sure what delay we've got on there, but no, that's not what we want. I'd probably throw Okay, that actually could work. I'm going to get rid of... It's sending it a little bit too much. I'm going to change the sound in after too, but... Okay, get rid of the metronome. Oh, actually, that sounds nice too. Okay, so I'm just gonna have this repeat like this. Bring this over, okay. No, actually, it's too often. Okay. I think we might be able to do this. I feel like it should be a little bit delayed. Okay. And then we're going to take this and I'm going to throw a filter on here. Okay, that's what we want. Just, well, maybe a little bit more. Okay, let's load another one of these patches. Where were we? And relaxing patches. I think dreaming patch was that last one. Or is it fifth dreamers? Let's see. Oh, we are using fifth dreamers already. So we're going to go to this one in over here instead. Okay, this is just a drum. I don't want this. Oh. I hadn't realized I had percussions in here. Oh no, hold on. We're on the same one. Oh, okay. Hold on. I like the sound of this. So if we duplicate this a bunch of times, I'm trying to figure out which, I thought it was this one here, but oh, it was this one here. Okay. Okay, so I may have this one. I think it's actually playing twice. Get rid of that first one. Okay. Okay, where were we? This one here. Okay, and there was this one here that we didn't try out. This is sort of like in the other one we were working on earlier, where it's just the low end, and I might actually even throw a filter on here. And just for the subs. Okay, so what we're going to do with this one is we're going to record. We're not going to have it right away. It's sort of nice when you do that, where it's there's a whole part of the spectrum missing, and then all of a sudden it comes in, and it's sort of like a surprise because you weren't expecting to have bass in this track. I might let it go through another 8 bars and then I'll have to quantize that hi-hat, but in here I might have it a little bit more often. Okay, and let me start back with none of it at all. Okay, let's go here. We'll add, I think we're up to this. I don't want that in there. I like the sound of this, but I don't feel like it fits in here. Unless we were to do something to it, but okay, we're not going to use this one. That's nice. Sounds 80s again. Oh, I like that. Okay. I'm going to see. We don't want any of these. I just use that capture button. That's the word I was trying to think of earlier. And so what we might do here is we're going to duplicate this. Okay. So we won't have this at the beginning. So we'll just have nothing at the beginning, and then actually, we might have to bring these in a little bit earlier. It's a little too loud. I feel like this one here should be higher. Okay, let's go to this next one, see what we'll have here. Slow Life. It's weird how many of these are layers because, like I said earlier, I don't think I've ever used this this device at all on any track I've worked on. No, I don't like this on this track. I don't like this one either. Okay, this is the last one. I think we have this one with one of the reverbs like we had earlier. Or the delay reverb. So, okay. I don't remember what we used, but no, I don't like that one. I like this just with this note, actually. To have this come in at some point. Just want to see what this sounds like with it. This won't be timed exactly. I just started it while this was playing, but okay, we should save this though. Oh, that's way too loud and way too often. Hold on. Okay, quantize the whole thing, and I think we should be good. I feel like we need a little bit of mastering on here. It just seems like there's not enough brightness in it. Actually, just to do it real quickly, we'll just load up Ozone. And let's just find one of these. The electronic clarity sounds sort of nice because it is 80-ish. I think there's just too much fighting in the low end. I wasn't really planning on doing a bunch of like mixing or anything, but because when the bass, like when that sub comes in, it just feels like it's fighting with everything. Which one is it? That's this one here. Yeah. Okay. No, this one we won't. And we'll have to do a little bit of arrangement with this too, so it's not so repetitive. So let's do that now, actually. Let's record it over. I feel like this has potential. I just have to mix it. The other one almost sort of mixed itself in a way, like there was stuff to do, but this one has a little bit more to do. I'm just going to stop that there because the rest we can sort of do manually. We'll make it close to what we had with the other one. Okay, 5-minute track. And so we're just going to drop some elements here and there. Thinking especially around here. I think we need to turn this up a little bit as well. Actually, you know what? We might. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to do it here. I think I like the first one better, though. We're going to see when it drops here a little bit. Should get quiet here. Okay, no, we need one of these in there. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to work on this one. Maybe we should just remove this. Okay, you know what? We're going to leave this one as it is there. I like the first one better. Let's go back to the first one and hear what we had there. Yeah, this is a lot nicer. I don't know. The other one works. The other one, the 80-ish feel, I think I can do something with it, but... this one has a nicer feel to it.
Seriously. No. No.
I actually feel like exporting this one and throwing it on and listening to it on my headphones to fall asleep tonight.
Seriously. No.
Hello, Miss Tuned In.
No.
They're saying the same. Yeah, it is peaceful, huh? I wasn't expecting it to sound like this. Actually, the DistroKid account I can have an extra band in there, so maybe I'll end up working on some of these and actually releasing them. I wasn't expecting to do anything with these, but
Seriously. No.
I'm at one of those points though where like I like it as is. That's why I started to work on the other one, which I didn't really like. I came back, I'm trying to figure out what I could add to this one, but I don't know that I don't know what else I can add in here.
No.
There's a weird sound there that I gotta get rid of. Okay, that's the end of that one. Yeah, that was really, I don't know, it was peaceful. If we go back to the 80s one and try to fix that one. Yeah, we're gonna save what we did here. Yeah, this one isn't, I don't know, I don't like this one as much. Let me try a new one. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to this one here. Good stuff, Vivian Kubrick type beat. I'm actually gonna check that out. I'll be honest, I don't know them, but I appreciate that, because I always wonder if, I don't know, it sounds right when I'm working on stuff, especially stuff I don't usually play. Like, I don't usually do this style of music. I'll do it for myself once in a while, like just in the evening when I'm trying to relax. But, most of my stuff is house music. So I really enjoyed listening to that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm thinking of, like, here's what I'm thinking of doing. Thinking of getting rid of all of this, keeping the same instruments, but maybe doing something different. I'm going to save it though, because I don't want to lose what we had. Third. There we go. Good score potential. Okay, thank you. That's what I tend to work on. So I've actually been really getting into I want to do covers, like movie trailer type covers. Let's just see here. Because these sounds are so good. I think we can make something completely different with them. Maybe try a few octaves at once. You can tell in the background there's that the needlepoint plugin we used, where it just sounds sort of like a record going through. Actually, no, we should do this in here. Just occurred to me. So I'm going to take this, bring it in here. How's that feel for sure? Thanks a lot for chatting, and it makes it a lot more interesting working on this stuff when you guys are around. And it's fun to do this in the evening. This one almost seems too loud all of a sudden. Actually, we might. Okay, so what do we have here? So we're gonna. I'm gonna loop this, make it 8 bars, and we're just gonna make it go the whole way. Legato, and then see the higher notes, it just it's too okay, I think we could do something. I'm gonna have to throw a metronome on here, which I hate doing with this, but we're gonna go way slower than this. Thank you for sharing, so we get to watch and connect. You're welcome, and I really appreciate the chat. I wasn't sure if anybody would be into this. I do a lot of house music, so a lot of the time this isn't my my regular style. Just felt like that type of evening, just like one of those relaxing nights. Okay, we're gonna fix that original sound so it's more steady. Okay, let's go go back to this first one here. I'm just going to have to make the sound a little bit longer. I don't know why it's taking so much time to load. And I didn't save this. Oh no. This Reason Rack has been giving me issues lately, and I don't think it's ever done that, but or one of those points where do you close it and start over, or be patient? Should not be doing this. Okay. Let's find out how much we lost. I don't usually recover it, but we're going to see. Recover your work. Oh, that was a long time ago. Oh no, we may have. Okay, we don't have that new one, but do we have the sound? Okay, I can still... Why does it sound... Sounds much different. Maybe this is what we had. Oh yeah, maybe it just sounds different in the back. Okay. Let's try this again. Sorry about that. Okay. Actually, let's just start this over. We'll leave the metronome on. Okay, and it's not playing that original one, so let's try it all together now, and we're going to save this as this. Let's place that. offset it a little bit just so it's not playing right on the note. So, ooh, that's way too loud. Okay. We won't have this right from the beginning, but at least we know which note we're playing with. No. A little too offset. Oh yeah, I got sidetracked. I wanted to make that first sound longer. Okay, we got to figure out what's going on. Okay, here we go. I think if we bring the sustain up, we should be able to. So I'm going to use that same sampler we used earlier. I don't think this will work with a vocal one, so we'll skip those. What do we have here? This will be offbeat for a second. I know, it sounds okay. sound, that main sound, I think we need a break from it once in a while. So I'm thinking of doing 64 bars. So we're just going to have it drop for a few bars once in a while. Oh, get rid of that metronome. I think I should drop it more often, but we'll hear what it sounds like here when it finally shows up. Yeah, I don't like the timing on that one. Oh, maybe it's not that bad. I feel like this should be the end right here. Okay, I'm going to arrange it some other time and make it end that way. And then how long is that? Okay. Okay. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting to be on this long. I wasn't sure how this stream would go, and got a bail, got a sub. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I was dropping out anyway. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the chat. Made this very interesting for all of us. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Miss Tuned In, and I'll see everybody next time as well. And yeah, thanks a lot for being here. I really appreciate you guys. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for